Morning, Mindy.
Hi, guys.
How
Good
are you?
morning.
Happy
I'm great.
spring?
Yes. Happy
I think.
spring.
Yeah, we're there.
You know, Michigan spring.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw Mindy at Consumers a couple weeks ago. We were there for the robotics expo. That was really cool.
Yeah, I love having that event in our little atrium downstairs. It becomes so lively, and the kids just get so excited to show off their robots. So it's a good time.
Yeah, I think if you ever want to doubt kids, you go to this. They inspire you so much. The teamwork, the energy. These kids show that the future is bright for sure.
Yeah, and it takes such dedication and commitment to build those robots and not give up, right, on all the programming, and they can do some pretty amazing things. And so this weekend is the first district competition, and that is so fun to see them actually compete and what these robots can do and how they come together as a team. And, you know, just like in leadership, we have to recognize everyone has a skill set. So these teams at this age have figured out, okay, you're really good at driving, you're really good at fixing the little mechanical things, and you're really good at cheering the team on. So it's the leadership lessons, not to mention just the STEM experience these kids get.
I think your employees enjoy it just as much as the students do.
I think we do. Consumers has been a big sponsor for a long time.
It's fun too to hear some of the conversations that your people have with the kids, and there's a little bit of recruiting going on.
Absolutely. I mean, we sponsor it because it's a good thing to do, but we have self-serving interests in this, right? We want to hire these kids in the future, and we need more people that think like that and have that experience. So absolutely, we're recruiting.
I remember when these first started, the drone people set up a big thing, and that was, you know, where a lot of the robotics was. And now there are about 10 different departments that have displays that are trying to, it's like a trade show for consumers with these kids.
Yeah, and Spot, our dog, is one of the most popular robots we have.
That's right.
So, yeah.
You are you're helping seniors. You're actively reaching out this time of year. Tell us about that.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. We recognize that seniors in particular might be struggling to pay their bills. And while the weather might be getting warm outside, they're still paying those winter bills. And so we've actively started reaching out to them to say, hey, are you struggling? Can we help? And we have a different variety of different programs that we can help seniors with to make sure that, you know, paying that utility bill isn't something they're stressing about. There's plenty of other stresses in life. That shouldn't be one of them. So trying to help where we can.
You've got, I think, an annual tradition that you spotlight towns in your service area in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, so this is a partnership with CEDM. They put on the Rural Development Conference, and Put Your Town on the Map is the program we sponsor, where towns 10,000 or smaller in population can apply for a grant to do something in their community. So one of my communities, Pinckney, did a raised garden, and so it was handicap accessible and right downtown, so and community garden. So we are promoting that to help communities develop their towns.
We're not eligible. We're already on the map, being home of the headquarters.
Amen.
We're already on the map.
We're on the map. Yeah, happy
That's
to be
about
on.
the third
Happy to be
time.
on the map here.
We made the map.
Yes, that's right.
I think that's the third time Pinckney's been brought up on our show this week.
It is.
Yeah.
Pinckney.
That's
very,
weird.
very active. It is weird, actually.
I mean, I love Pinckney, but
We've been talking about the Gem and Mineral Show all week, and you guys are a big sponsor of this.
yeah, so kind of a funny story about this. My mom is an earth science teacher, and we have rocks all over the house growing up, right? And so we used to go to rock shows. We didn't call them gem and mineral shows back then. They were rock shows, gun shows, rock shows. And for my 8th birthday, I invited a whole bunch of friends, and Mom said, well, there's a rock show, you want to go? And I loved that, right? Like, I love going and looking at all these rocks, and they have all these activities for kids to engage in. So my mom got a call from one of the parents. You know, these are 8-year-old girls. Why are you taking them to a rock show?
Oh, geez.
And, you know, back then, it's not like today where 8-year-olds do go to concerts, but this parent was very concerned that we were going to take a whole bunch of 8-year-olds to some, like, heavy metal rock show. And, like, no, we're going to go look at rocks and stones.
Now the parents have the Life 360, so when you're carrying other people's kids around, you got to watch the speed limit.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's something that you don't have to deal with.
No.
So, but I always drive safely anyway. But
Parking's another story, but
parking's
driving
another
is good.
story. I just park. I just get out of the car and wherever I leave it.
You know, when I saw you were coming on the show today, I thought, wow, it's been 5 years. Remember 5 years. What was the name of your program where you fed the community?
Our Town.
Yeah. What amazing,
Yeah.
The way our community came together
Oh, man.
and your company's leadership in that, it was amazing. And so tragic, the pandemic, but all the great stories that of resilience and team and help that came from it are, I think are great.
They are absolutely great, and we couldn't have responded as a community as quickly as we did had we not already built those trusting relationships. The nonprofits, the organizations, businesses had already worked together and built that trust so that we could respond quickly and actually move the needle and have impact.
Yeah, I think you're right, and it's amazing. And you look back 5 years, here we are today. Most of us still around, still here, and better than we were. So
Exactly.
We've had. I think, cold winter, but not a lot of snow, a little bit.
No, I think we had snow that stayed for a while.
That was nice. Up north, I talked to somebody, they got feet up to their second story.
Yeah, what's going on? They're going to have winter till June up there.
I'm not the weatherman.
But you have weathermen at your company.
We do.
What's the outlook? Are we going to have is our spring, are we here at spring yet?
I'm going to say no. Okay. I'm going to say it'll be 70 on Friday and 40 next week, and we'll probably have snow again.
Yeah.
I always feel like we get back from spring break and there's more snow, but it doesn't last. It's not a lot, so.
Where are your kids clamoring to go on spring break?
Somewhere warm and sunny and with a beach.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
Do you do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
I'll probably go to Grand River.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Yeah, it'll be fun.
7:40.
7:40 for the morning show pre-production meeting. Brandon, you'll be there too.
I will not.
Maybe a little later.
Yes.
They have a rule. I found out. We have beer in the green room once, and the consumers employee that was on the show, I asked, "Is it okay? Can you?" He said, "Oh yeah, we just can't go back to work." Ever.
Yeah. No, you have one drink. You cannot work the rest of the day.
Yeah, and that's a
well,
good policy.
that's a great policy.
My job isn't necessarily risky, right? I'm on the
Right,
road a
right.
lot. That's the most safety concern I have.
Yeah.
But we have employees that are handling extremely dangerous equipment, the high pressure gas lines, obviously electricity. So it is very important.
Safety's number one.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Well, have a great weekend. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll see you Monday maybe.
From Consumers Energy, Mindy Bradish-Orta. More of the morning show after this.